Hello everybody, this is Dave VSG again. This is going to be a video about the recovery process after vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. I'm going to try to keep this in the 5-minute limit. I got a lot to go over here, so I hope I get it, and I hope I don't. I might have to make it a two-parter. Anyway, the recovery process for me was it wasn't too bad. They got me to my room. It was really resting, walking, and breathing deep. That was the three main things that I had to do. You got to get a little rest. You need to walk. Walking will help expel some of that anesthesia that's left over in your system, and also get your blood flowing. You need to get blood circulated to your wounds so they can heal faster. And breathing deep. So you'll have some pain in your abdominal area, and you can feel it more when you're taking deep breaths. So I guess when your diaphragm is moving to a certain point, that you start feeling some pain. So it's easy, and I was doing it a lot. The nurse was coming in all the time. They were monitoring my blood oxygen, and they kept coming in saying, "You're desaturating, you need to start breathing deep, take deep breaths," that kind of stuff. So it hurts. It's not super, I mean, for me, the pain was tolerable, but the pain was there. You just have to keep reminding yourself, take deep breaths and try to get that that anesthesia out of your system, and it also expands your lungs so that everything, all the gunk gets out of your lungs, and you don't get any infections in there, such as pneumonia. So deep breathing, walking, get a little rest, taking your naps. In order to get discharged, I had to urinate on my own, and I also had to either have a bowel movement or pass gas. So I never had a bowel movement in there. I still haven't had one today, and I'm about 5 days out from surgery. I did wake up with a catheter. Some surgeons leave them in, some don't. So lucky me, I had one. First time I ever had one, it was, when they removed it, it wasn't painful, but it just kind of, it felt like I was urinating while they were pulling it out, basically, is what it felt like. So it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. So I'm going to show you an item that I had. I don't know if this is actually called a spirometer or not. I've used a spirometer before, but it measured the output. This measures your air intake. So they had this set at about 1,500. I'm going to guess liters. I don't know what they are, milliliters, whatever. You just inhale. I needed to hit a minimum of that, as when I was in the hospital, I was just barely getting above it. As you can see now, I can go way above it. So it just goes to show you the difference right after surgery versus after you've healed up some. So do this. This is going to open up your lungs, keep you from getting a lung infection or pneumonia, and it's going to help get rid of a lot of that anesthesia. So I'm coming up on 5 minutes, so this is going to be a two-parter. So I will be back in just a minute with part 2.